All right, this is episode 7, 8,
3.
6. No, no, we've done at least 6. This is either 7 or 8. I can't remember if episode 6 was pie chart. Now that I think about it, it was. So this is episode 7. I know it is. This is the bill. What did you do on your spring break?
I slept, worked.
Bill
I didn't
worked.
really have a spring break.
Yeah, Bill graduated. Because he's smart. Alright, so for my spring break, guess where I went?
Spain.
Right. I went to Los Cabos, Mexico. And Mexico's pretty cool. I have lots of pictures on Flickr of it. Well, like half of them were private pictures for like my family only. Because I don't want like all the pictures of my family out on the internet. But there's still lots of pictures, like beaches, because that's what's in Mexico. And it's kind of cool. It's like the U.S., fewer laws, more bottled water, more Spanish, or Mexican. Well, I don't know. I was pretty good about it, though. I spoke Spanish a couple times, and it helped a lot of people practice their English. We went on these Baja. There's like some Baja race like through the desert, Baja Desert maybe. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, you drive like these like race cars through the sand and then the dirt and stuff, and so we got to do that, and that was fun. And I had to like use a stick shift, which was kind of a big deal for me, but I got through it. Yeah, and I was actually better than I've ever seen Brendan drive stick.
I don't imagine.
I had to follow him down to DC. Wow. Okay, so I have some souvenirs from the trip. This is the hat from the resort. This is a CD that was in our room that I assume we were supposed to take.
Unopened.
Unopened. These are headphones from the airplanes, which you were encouraged to take. Oh, and what else did I take? And then I got like a lunchbox, but this notepad that I'm reading off of right now. So obviously for this podcast. So from the resort, and it's got several sheets. And speaking of taking stuff, we're at the Philadelphia airport, which if you've ever flown into, you know is infamous for its baggage handling, because they always lose your bags. And so after a flight, this woman comes out dressed in some uniform, and she's the bags are lost, or don't be irate, and she's like doing that, and
The angry t-shirt guy.
yeah, like angry t-shirt guy, and so like angry t-shirt guy's there, and she's like blah, 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 blah. And so there's a picture of it on the internet and on Flickr of just everyone waiting in line for one flight. It's really stupid. But anyway, so I'm standing there trying to be calm about the whole thing because I'm feeling kind of sick anyway, so I'm kind of out of it. And I look, and there's this huge thing of flyers right by the baggage claim, like all these brochures and stuff, you know, like sightseeing in Philadelphia. You can probably go to the airport and check it out yourself if you want. And I think Terminal D. And so it's got to be like 6 rows high and like 6 things across. It's probably like 30 to 50 flyers, right? 36 would be 6 by 6. I did that ahead. And so I see this guy come up, and he looks like a tourist. And he comes up and he starts in the upper left, and he takes one, looks at it, holds it, looks at the other one, takes it, and then he like picks up the pace. He goes through all of them, takes every single brochure, but like he studies each one before he takes it. Like, do I really want this? But he ends up wanting all of them, and he took them all, and then he goes back to the baggage claim thing and stands there and waits for his bags, which don't come, of course. Okay, so I covered that part of what I wanted to discover. I read 4 whole chapters of a book on the plane, and I read a couple pages by the pool, and yeah. Oh, and so then last night I was working on I opened up a presentation that I was going to work on, but then I decided that I would rather sleep, and then I decided that I'd rather go on the internet. So that's what I'm supposed to be working on now, is the presentation, but I'm making spaghetti instead. So we decided to record the podcast while I was waiting for the water to boil, because water takes a really long time to boil. But anyway, so like I had PowerPoint open because it's to work on their stupid computer, so I'm not using Keynote. And so, like I want to quit this. I'm done. So I go to like the menu and I go to quit, and that like line. Have you seen Brokeback Mountain? Okay, neither have I. But like every time I like see a preview for it or hear a parody of it, there's always that "I wish I could quit you" line, and so I'm like, I wish I could quit you, like PowerPoint, and then I thought, wow, there's got to be a good joke in there that I can make up with like quit, like on the computer or on a Mac anyway, you call it quit, and then I'm like, wish I could force quit you, or I've unexpectedly quit you, but I actually couldn't come up with anything good, so I couldn't. That's all I got. But so there's something coming in the store. Well, there's gonna be a lot of things, but this is gonna be like, we're gonna make easily $1 billion on this product or group of products or service or idea or intellectual property or whatever it may be that we're working on, and I'm not gonna have to work ever, because it's just gonna like be amazing. And this is turning out to be a really long podcast, so I think we're gonna end it unless Phil has anything to add. Okay, that's awesome. All right.